Hi everyone and welcome to Ishara's Indian Delights again. Some of you might be wondering what my name is. I'm actually Roxanne and my daughter is Ishara. So just to clarify that some of our subscribers want to know who I am, my name is Roxanne. So guys, you can follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn and YouTube. So please like, subscribe and share. And if you like one of our videos, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, you can give it a thumbs down. And be sure to share. And if one of you subscribers would like to join me in my kitchen to show off your talents, please get in touch with us on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, or on YouTube. So the recipe we're going to do today is on a Poli recipe. It's one of our Diwali recipes and a lot of people have been requesting for it. So I decided today is the day before Diwali and we're going to be doing the recipe. So the ingredients we would need for this would be, so we've got 1 cup of desiccated coconut here, which you can find at any store. We've got a 1/4 cup of thill or sesame seeds, and these are the white sesame seeds. Then we've got ground ilachi powder, and I've got a teaspoon of that. And I've got a 1/2 cup of sugar, granulated sugar. So the first thing we would do is we want to roast our coconut, our desiccated coconut. And we're going to be putting our sesame seeds together with that. And we're going to mix it for a few minutes or until the coconut has changed color. So we're going to keep mixing until the coconut change color because we don't want it to burn. If we leave this unattended to, or if we're going to take too long to mix, it would surely burn. So as you can see, the coconut and the sesame seeds are roasting nicely and the coconut is changing color. You can have this on medium heat. You don't want to roast it on too high because then it will burn. Okay, so it's done now. And what we're going to do is let it cool down before we add in our sugar and ilachi powder. And then we're going to make the dough. So while we're waiting for the coconut mixture to get cold, we're going to be making the dough for the polis. The ingredients we would need for the dough would be 3 teaspoons of butter or ghee, 1 cup of cold milk, and 2 cups of all-purpose flour. The first thing we would need to do is put in our butter. And we're just going to rub this in. Okay, now we're going to add in our milk, but we're going to add in a 1/2 cup of milk first, and then we'll see how the dough turns out because we need a nice soft dough. And I just made a well in the middle, and we're going to bring all the flour together with the milk. So the dough is a bit dry. We're just going to add in 1/4 more of the milk. And you can see the dough is coming together. So I don't think you need 1 cup of milk. You will just need 3/4 cups of milk. Okay, so now you can see that the dough has come together nicely. We're just going to knead this onto a board. And we're going to rest this for about 10 minutes. So now that our coconut mixture has cooled down and it's completely cool, we're going to add in our sugar. And we're going to add in our ilachi powder. And we're going to give it a good mix and set it aside. So when we make our dough, it would be ready. Now that our dough has rested, I've divided it into two and we're just going to roll it out, and I'm going to use this to cut the shapes. Okay, I'm going to put some flour on the board. And start rolling. We don't want it too thick. Okay, so if you look at the dough, I've stretched it out enough to double the size on the board. Okay. So we don't want it too thick or too thin. Okay, so as you can see, the dough is stretched out and it just overlaps on the sides of the board. Now we're going to cut out our shapes. And we're going to place them on the side there. Now this is a very easy recipe that we're doing. Most of the people like the filling with the condensed milk and raisins and all sorts of fillings, but you can choose whatever you like. This recipe has been given to me by my mother. She's been making this for us from the time we were little, and it's become my favorite. So I've started with my second piece of dough. And my camera girl was feeling a bit thirsty, so she went to have something to drink. So I decided to start with the second piece of dough. But as you can see, I've made quite a few out of the first dough. Okay, so we're doing the next batch. Okay, so you can see that the coconut filling is looking really nice. And it also smells nice because of the ilachi powder. Some people put in other spices, and it's also good, but we like the simple things in life. Okay, so now we're going to start filling our dough, and I've got about a tablespoon of filling, and we're just going to press that down with our fingers. We can't overfill the dough because it's just going to burst and it's not going to look very nice. Now, in the old days, or previously, our mothers used to take the fork and make this pattern. And it was very exciting to us at Diwali time because it was something different. So here you go, our first Poli. Okay, for the second one, and close it up. Press nicely on the sides. And what we do is we crimp these ones just to make a nice pattern. Crimp and press. So it's like you're rolling something. And there you go. Okay, so our polis are done. We're just going to fry a few. I've got my stove on moderate heat. I'm just going to fry a few, and I'm going to keep the rest away for Diwali. You can see how nice it's puffing up. I'm just going to give it a turn. You can also bake these. Just brush it to a bit of butter, and you can bake it at 180 degrees or until it turns golden brown. Now all our recipes have been passed from generation to generation, and these are proudly South African Indian recipes which my family has given to me, and I'm making good use of it. So I'd also like you guys to make use of the recipes. So now our polis have become nice and golden brown. We're going to take them off the stove, and you can see none of them have opened up or split. So the dough was really good, and also when we closed it up, it was really good and secure. So this is how it turns out. So as you can see, our polis are nice and it's fluffed up nicely, puffed up. And if you cut into it, you can hear the crispiness of the dough. Dough is not very thick, and our filling is intact. So guys, thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing our channel. And if any one of you would like to sponsor anything to our channel, like equipment or ingredients, please let us know, and we would surely give you the credit. We would you at the end of the video and with your brand and your name. So that would be really nice. So be sure to follow our Diwali recipes and enjoy the polis.